everyone, Linda here. I have this crate that I bought at a garage sale for $1, and I'm going to turn this into something to hold my artist trading cards and my Rolodex cards. So I just wanted to do a quick video on what it looks like before. I'm going to take it up and I'm going to take the this side off, cut it off here, and then see if I can put this back on or not, and then drill some holes in it for the artist trading cards to and the Rolodex cards to fit into. So I will be back. Okay, so I took it upstairs and I sawed off the ends. What I had to do is remove this board, and then I kind of stood it up in my saw, but because my saw has an arm that comes down, I didn't quite get them real straight. So the back is really crooked. But I'm going to take a piece of chipboard and put that over it anyway so that the paper will adhere to it better. So I'm okay with that. The front side's a lot straighter. I also drilled the holes, and of course I put the drill all away and realized I needed to countersink it, because what I'm going to use for the cards to sand on are knitting needles, and I got this idea from Artie Dar. So what I did is I countersink them so that when I put the knitting needle in, it'll go right all the way flush in there. So I'll be able to put the paper right over it like this, so you won't even see those. Okay, so that is my next step to do, is to get the cardboards on here, or the chipboard. Here's what the inside of the box looks like with the knitting needles. They weren't long enough, so I have one coming from the back and one coming from the front, and then I have them taped on top of one another so that the Rolodex cards can just fit on there like this. And I have some artist trading card. I have some artist trading card folder things, and this is too far apart. I put in holes because I thought, oh, there might be a way to do it, but there isn't. So what I did is I just punched holes with my Crop-A-Dile and then cut slits, and then that can still go on here like that, and it'll still be able to stand up or flip over like a Rolodex, because the holes are just the right size. So see, it'll be a little higher than the Rolodex, but that's okay with me because you know, I want to have a little separation between my artist trading cards and my Rolodex cards. Alright, so now I'm going to get to decorating it, the fun part. Here I'm just using some Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. I really like this adhesive. I was using it this weekend and thought, man, I should be using this more. This really works good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just putting the glue on here and really gluing it up good. And then I'm going to take a piece of chipboard and just spread it out so it's spread out really good. This is just to adhere my chipboard to the ends to cover up the holes and the knobs and stuff, and to level it out, because like I said, I didn't get this real straight with the saw. So there's always ways to fix your mistakes. And I know, because I make lots of mistakes. Okay, so then I'm just going to take a piece of chipboard, cover that up, and then I'll get started on my favorite part, the decorating with the designer paper. Picked some of my favorite graphic 45 paper. I put this at the end, on the sides, the reverse side. I don't like the way this looks in here, so I made a little cover up for that. So I'm going to be gluing that on so to hide that part. What I have so far. This is the front, and I took some of my bias tape or seam binding that I dyed and made kind of a Gatsby flower kind of thing. I have this beaded trim. I really like this stuff. I don't know where I got it. This is button from Kim Scrapper, and this is just a charm that I had, then I just kind of built that. I use my Scrabble tiles to put my name, and I put a key on there. I love keys, so I put a key on there. This is another button from Kim Scrapper. I just love this button. It's so cool. Then I made another little shabby flower with the corduroy button, and I just stuck some pins on there because I just wanted to. Then this is trim that I cut. I say I need to do a little more gluing down here, that I cut off of a pillow that I got somewhere. This is lace that I got from, I think I got this one from an antique store. And this I ran the that beaded stuff, whatever it is, trim all the way around the end. Then on the side I took the trim around there and around here. This was an old needle book, you know, the old ones that you get all these little packages like this of needles inside of it. So I put that on there. It was kind of ripped up and torn, and I really liked that there. This was just a cover off of one of these kind of packages. I don't know where it came from, but I know when I was little I found one of these books up in my shed, and I just loved them. I think they're really cool, so I thought this would work on here too. I think I got that one at either a garage sale or Goodwill. And then again, I said that I use graphic 45 paper, and this is the back. The back, I didn't have enough of this trim to go across the back, and it was kind of good because I kept forgetting where the back was, so that helped me remember. So the back just has this and this trim at the bottom here. And I did just inked all the edges with Tim Holtz vintage photo. Then the other side has the other side of that needle book, and then one little thing off of a needle guide or something like that. So I really didn't do too much to the sides. I may do more. I did a lot more to the front. So this is the front. Kind of looks like a drawer with this big button on the front, and then this is what the inside will look like with the artist trading cards and the Rolodex cards. So there you have it. Hope you like it. Thanks for stopping.